Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for today. And it's time for another Dark Side Phil video from Dick Stroking Phil Vlog. Shoutouts. This is DSP's disgusting tribute to Akira Toriyama Summarized. Now, I didn't watch this. I knew he talked about Akira Toriyama. I did watch one video where he was addressing people giving him crap for his tribute, saying he made it all about himself, which of course he did. Which I think is fine to bring up, like, oh, when I was a kid, I used to watch. I'm sure that's exactly what he says. As a kid, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z a lot, and oh boy, golly, I love it so much, and it's so great, and blah blah blah. Even though I just can't believe anything he says. I mean, it's probably true, but I just can't believe anything he says anymore, or ever, really. Like, I don't think I've ever believed him once. He's just such a fucking liar. Anyway, so let's just get to it. Let's see what he said, because I really don't know exactly, but I'm sure that's it. So anyway, let's go. A true tribute to
the creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama,
this is, what's his name, right?
At 68 years old. Pretty fucking sad. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, so I figured I'd bust out my guitar so I could play Vegeta's theme. And last but not least, we have a drink combo. A little bit of that Jack Daniels action, some twisted tea, and some mango orange Sunkist.
Yep. Not making him about himself. Did I tell you about my life when I used to watch Dragon Ball Z? Alright, we'll see. I'm sure he does that shit.
Akira
Which, again,
Toriyama.
it's fine if you did a tribute talking about that, but, like, if that's all his tribute is, all right, well, let's find out. I mean, I should also say, he always makes it about himself, even when he does tribute. Dude, he made it about himself with the Rooster Teeth one. That was bullshit. It was just like, I don't know what happened to this, oh, by the way, I outlasted Rooster Teeth. Yeah, like, no shit, you're one fucking fat idiot moron begging for money. This is a company with over 400 people working for it. No shit you outlasted. Like, what? Motherfucker has a business degree, doesn't even know how business works. What the fuck?
Condolences to his closest friends and family, and to all my fellow Dragon Ball Z fans.
What the fuck?
I pour a little bit out on the chair for him.
What the fuck? I've never watched this guy.
9,000!
This is a...
Sadly, today we do have to say goodbye to one of the greatest pop culture icons of all time. Myself, I'm Toriyama. What? Hey. Thanks for the money.
Alright. Myself, I'm Toriyama. What?
Band.
That was great. Dude, that fucking little drip. I've never watched King Cobra guy or anything. King Cobra. Gothic King Cobra? That's him, right?
A virgin.
Piece of garbage,
look at his face. I hate his face there. I hate it so much. I can't even replicate it. It's fucking annoying. It angers me, his face. Most of the time. I mean, just normally his face angers me, but that right there even angers me more.
Good morning.
Even angers me more. Whatever.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. Of course, I'm Metrosexual Phil Gaming, and I will be here to the show live. Welcome. If you're here watching on demand as well, you're the morons. How these idiots don't understand this, I have no fucking clue. Because it's just common sense. People are dumb as fuck. Right? Time for the start of a brand new streaming week, correct? And lots of stuff.
I can't even laugh too much, because then he does something in there that just pisses me off. Like his little fake ass laugh. Just go, right? Aren't they dumb? Even though he's the dumb fuck.
Going on this week. Now, today we have a variety of stuff to talk about, all right? But I feel like we should just start the show with the big elephant in the room. My wife, oops, the thing that literally
he put his glasses on for that one.
Everyone across the world is talking about today. Ladies and gentlemen, is very sad news. We have lost the man behind the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Quest, the entire...
He did Dragon Ball Super.
Entire video game series. Chrono Trigger.
He did Chrono Trigger, yeah. Well, did the characters and...
Sandland, and that's just to name a few.
Which I think I'm gonna find. I'm actually gonna buy Sandland now, just cause now I'm like, oh man, I don't know. That'll be the last thing he worked on. That's not called Dragon Ball Daima. I guess I'm assuming that he's working on Dragon Quest 12, right? Because I got announced. I'm assuming that means it's in development.
The projects that this man has been directly involved in creating, the guy's a creative genius. His art style is so unique. Whenever you would see his art, you'd be like, holy
big
crap.
Eyes. Unique big eyes, like half oval eyes.
Recognize that style. What was his name? Akira Toriyama. Something like that. And people were saying...
Or something like that.
He's like one of the top people.
Wait, he didn't really forget his name. Was that cut from something else? Like you couldn't remember something else? No. Please tell me that was a joke. That must... Alright, I'm just gonna assume that was a joke. Like he was thinking about somebody else. And they cut that part.
Iconic pop culture artists and creators of our time. I have never been influenced
the fuck was
by
that
Akira
face?
Toriyama.
Wait, what?
Creators of our time.
I
have never been influenced by Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama has passed away at the age of 68 unexpectedly. People did not know that Mr. Toriyama was actually ill. Apparently, he was kind of keeping it a secret, and he was actively.
Oh no, they got the ack in there.
Many projects, and now that he's gone, a lot of people don't know what's going to happen with those projects because he was.
I would be laughing more, but I'm just really annoyed because I know it's gonna get worse.
Spearheading. This is incredibly sad, but what I'd like to do, rather than focusing on the loss,
Jesus Christ, here we go.
No, we'll move on to the tips. I know that I ranted on the loss. We'll move on to the tips.
I'm gonna move on to the tips.
I know that I rant about this a lot on the show.
Toriyama.
I know this, right?
Give me
but
the
the point
tips.
I'm making here is I don't care about anything but profits. It's incredibly disgusting, honestly. Instead of caring, doing the right thing morally, I succeed, and all of you under me get crushed under my fucking heels, and I don't give two shits about you because you're peons. Right? Pump out a piece of dog shit that no one wants just because I can, because it makes me richer. That's what we need to make money. I want to celebrate Akira Toriyama, his legacy and his impact on the world on today's episode. Because to give you my perspective, which is the best thing I can do to honor someone like this, right? When I was growing up in the 1980s and 90s, Japanese culture.
There you go. He's making it about himself. Oh man, I used to watch Dragon Ball forever. Me and my friends used to hang out and fucking wrestle.
Did not have
Pretend
much
we're
effect on the
Goku.
United States at the time. I think the biggest thing was that song, I Think I'm Turning Japanese. Remember that song?
They're
We're aware of Japanese culture here.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
playing an instrument. I'm Japanese. But it certainly didn't have any kind of a heavy influence on anything here. And then all of a sudden, on TV, you started seeing the original Dragon Ball, which was on TV before Dragon Ball Z. It had actually been so popular in Japan that they had syndicated it and brought it over to the United States and started playing it as a very early morning cartoon around the late 80s and early 1990s. And I remember watching this and thinking, what the hell am I watching? The art style is so different from what we would see as an American cartoon.
Him as a 6 and 7 year old, he was just like, whoa, the art style is very different. I'm sure he said this. 6, 7 year old Philip.
Their eyes so gigantic, right? That was the first time I saw a cartoon where everyone had the big oversized anime eyes. I really hate this, but I'm not going to rant about it again because people are tired of hearing me rant. It's weird. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this. It looks weird. It looks like it's black. Oh.
This is a completely different bit. No.
Anything black?
Obviously, very different shit.
Wow. So
wow.
Imagine you're watching
George Lucas is pissed right now.
TV shows like G.I.
He has a black wife.
Joe, Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, his shirt's the same. Okay, never mind. I just realized that. Shit. So, that Phil's Day Off was later, I guess.
Right?
He has a segment called Phil's Day Off, and he talks about his day off. I went to the store, and I bought a pumpkin. And I'm like, who gives a fuck?
Shows like G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right?
Okay, what?
And then all of a sudden...
What the fuck was that? Okay, turn into the Hereditary girl.
You turn on his Dragon Ball is on TV, and you're like, oh, what is this show? It is so wildly different. Really, for me, the big thing
Dragon Ball Z, yes.
Anime so popular in the United States was Dragon Ball Z. You knew Dragon Ball existed. Sailor Moon was a thing, right? But then when Dragon Ball Z hit, it was like a ginormous explosion. Like, all right, let me put it in perspective. Like, every generation seems to have something in pop culture that becomes the thing.
I knew it was coming too.
Right? For some generations, that's the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Coming.
Oh my God, Lord of the Rings, amazing fantasy. But for some people, Dragon Ball Z is actually that thing. It was a cultural phenomenon, right?
That's someone's. Everything is someone's thing like that. You know what I mean? Like, you give a Sonic toy up the top right, people think that's epic, and that's their series.
Characters were iconic. The themes of heroism and never giving up.
Speaking of Mega Man, I bet someone's thing is Mighty Number 9 or 8 or 4 or whatever the fuck it was.
Up and always finding a way to overcome.
I mean, I don't know why it would be, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that's just like, yeah, Mighty Number 9 or 8 or 10. I don't fucking know. I think it's Mighty Number 9.
Odds. These were all things that became synonymous in worldwide culture, not just Japanese. I remember when Dragon Ball Z started.
It's almost like it's been a thing in storytelling forever.
Airing on TV, everything changed. People started talking about this show all over the place. In school, in the arcades. It was the thing people talked about. I had a friend who was into competitive Street Fighter. One day we all went over his house. He had a bookcase full of VHS tapes. So we're like, what is that? Oh, that's my Dragon Ball Z collection. That's the whole show. Wait, what? How do you have the whole show? Oh, because it's Japanese and they're all bootleg recordings of the Japanese show with subtitles. So this guy owned it. He probably spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to get this before you could get it on a real tape that you could buy at a store.
I highly doubt he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But it's just absolutely wild, the popularity that Dragon Ball Z had. Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming he's joking there. That wasn't a cut, right?
Sailor Moon.
That might have actually been a cut.
Out already. Oh, Robotech.
No, he said tapes at the end of it. Whatever, fuck it.
The popularity that Dragon Ball Z had. Oh, yeah, but Sailor Moon was out already. Oh, Robotech in the 80s. No. That was like, here's a wall.
Does he really need to explain that fucking Dragon Ball Z was popular? Does he really need to explain this? Let me give you some perspective, okay? Dragon Ball Z was popular. Yeah, no shit. Dragon Ball Z stopped airing in America fucking in early 2000s. It's like, yeah, we know. Okay? It's still a household name, even if Super didn't exist. You know what? People still know Goku and fucking Yamcha. Those are the two main ones. I guess Vegeta, whatever. The two main characters, Goku and Yamcha. Everybody knows Bulma, Vegeta, Goku, Yamcha, Raditz. They're all the important characters. Yeah. Piccolo, Nail, Ende, Hercule, Villager number 2. Everyone's favorite characters.
I take a pick and I start to hammer a little hole into the wall. Dragon Ball was like, here's a wall, and I take a pick. Boom was out already. Oh, Robotech in the 80s. No.
Hey, I like Robotech.
That was like, here's a wall, and I take a pick and I start to hammer a little hole into the wall. Dragon Ball was, we took a 3 million pound drill and just plowed through the fucking wall, and the floodgates open. Japanese culture, particularly.
Okay, I think that. I mean, Dragon Ball Z was very popular, but let's not forget, like, we still also had around almost the same time that Dragon Ball Z started becoming popular in America, Pokemon was a thing. That was insanely huge, and it was an anime. So, and anime was huge. So let's not forget that. Also, I just realized he has this PlayStation 5 box in the background to hold up his Mega Man art that he bought 15 years ago. His background's really lame. Like, my background's not great either. It's a bunch of pictures of fucking me, Morbius poster. But, like, I don't know.
Anime started to explode in popularity in the United States. It was Dragon Ball Z that did it. As I was thinking about all the times in my life, all the great stuff that I've done that was Akira Toriyama inspired. So you got original Dragon Ball Z, Chrono Trigger for me is one of my favorite games of all time. The art style is just so inspiring in that game to see characters that look like Toriyama characters, you know, fighting and in an RPG setting like that. So awesome. Blue Dragon.
Okay, sure.
Anyone remember that game?
Yes, I do remember that game. Everybody does.
That was a game during the time of Mistwalker Studios. Toriyama, Nobuo Uematsu, and other former Final Fantasy game devs teamed up. And
I assure you, he just looked that name up. You didn't know that name.
It's great. I love that game. But then even years later, you know, after that, like, there's a game coming out this year called Sandland.
Which is
Sandland?
It's based on a manga.
Why does it look like Dragon Ball? Why does it look like Dragon Quest?
When they announced the game, they said, well, I guess he probably didn't watch that because he covers news, but he doesn't watch like he begs and begs for views and money, but he'll never do a reaction for like an actual like press conference thing. He'll do it once in a blue moon, but he won't do it for every other time, like every other one that happens. And then he'll complain that he doesn't get any views or money. And also he'll say like, oh, fucking reactions lame. And then he'll do reactions shit that is some of the worst reaction shit you will ever see. This man is a fucking dull brick of a person. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but he sucks. He's wearing red too. That's like the color I expect a brick to be.
Because it's him. That's a Akira Toriyama manga. Now that he's passed away, how much do you want to bet? People are going to be all over that game now. But at the same time...
I'm sure, yeah.
And guess what? It's an RPG. Oh, no.
Okay.
Another RPG? Oh.
There's not that many this year. Come on.
Oh, come on, man. Things are getting...
There was, what, like 2 so far? You get Persona, you have Final Fantasy. Like Grand Blue, I guess, yeah. But he's not playing that. I'm trying to think of one. I don't even think he played Persona 3. I guess he's still playing Baldur's Gate 3, but that's his own fucking fault. He should have played when it first came out. So he would have been done with it by now. But he kept going hemming and hawing and not fucking playing it. And now it's like the most popular thing on his channel. Oh, who would have thought? He also said that Baldur's Gate 3 wasn't going to get any fucking like recognition at the end of the year because they're like, oh, the Starfield comes out. No one's going to be talking about fucking Baldur's Gate 3. I love when he says anything because it's just going to be wrong and you have to laugh. Because you already know it's going to be wrong. So, I'm trying to think what RPGs came out this year.
Rough around here with the RPGs. Anyway, alright. So to Mr. Toriyama, thank you for everything. Sad that we lost him. But at the same time, man, it is what it is. Rest in peace. And, your legacy will live on. There you go. That's the best I can do, anyway. So,
that's the best you could do. Why not just talk about it real quick? Huh? He labeled the video Akira Toriyama Tribute. He talked about how, like, I had a friend and they had Dragon Ball Z and it was popular. Like, no shit. Like, goddamn. Just say how it made you feel. And say, like, all right, moving on. And, of course, he labeled the thing Akira Toriyama. I bet you fucking the video is monetized, too, by the way. There's no way it's not.
That's what I got for you today. So I think it's time for shout-outs. On the YouTube side of things, no super chats or anything else on that side
Thank God.
So far today.
Shout-outs.
It sucks. That's your fault. The truth is, despite the fact that there's so many people out there who are negative about me, I would not be here today, successful, keeping on, if it weren't for a known pedophile. Spamming the chat with racist...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. There's a...
sexist, doxing, and other messages.
Yeah.
That is true. It's very true.
There's somebody in his chat that's a piece of shit. Is it Derek or is it somebody else? Wow. Cobra's already more fucking talented than Phil. I had no idea he could play a guitar. I don't know almost anything about him.
Son of a bitch, throat slaying motherfucker. Oh, good grind.
Okay, that was a pretty good ending. That's pretty good. You know, this is my problem with Phil. Fucking everything. So anyway, there you go. That's it. I don't even think that was as bad as I was expecting. It was definitely like a lot of just making it about himself, but oh, he misspelled his name. I just realized. Oh no, I just realized that he misspelled his name. Oh my God, really? No, that has to no, he had to have at least fixed that. DSP gaming. No, I can't. This fucking loser is on right now. The fuck is DST? He did, okay. Alright, he fixed it, so at least that's nice. Anyway. Toriyama. Fuck. God damn it. Anyway, that's it. Alright, bye.